Irving, and welcome back to the comeback episode of the Food Bloggers Kitchen. This is the reboot. No, just the reboot because whenever I started like a few months ago, I just wasn't able to keep up with it, and I would think I was doing too much in 1 week, and so we will now be doing one video a week. So this is video one of the comeback, and today, as you can see the title, this is my Oreo Nutted Butter Crunch ice cream. Let's go over the ingredients so we can get started because I'm ready to go and eat this thing. Let's go and get started. Okay, this is some heavy cream and some milk I just have heating up. And yeah, and this is egg yolks, some vanilla, some granulated sugar, some creamy peanut butter, and then I have some chopped Oreos, nutted butter cookies, and then a couple ounces of milk chocolate. And we'll worry about this stuff later on, but right now we're gonna make it's pretty much like whenever you're making a creme anglaise kind of, you're just like mixing like the eggs and the sugar, then you temper it. But we're not gonna be doing that technique. All we're gonna be doing is just kind of like you're making a pudding. We're gonna mix our sugar and stuff together. This has sugar, salt, and egg yolks in it, and I'm just in vanilla, like I already said. I'm just gonna make this up for about 2 minutes until it gets like nice and pale color, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. So as you can see, it's nice and thick and pale like that. And then when you can do like a easy figure eight and it doesn't break, and that's how you know it's ready. Okay, and so I put all my fixings and stuff to the side. And before I forget, I have my ice cream, what do you call it? The ice cream mixer thing, the ice cream bowl attachment. The ice cream bowl. You can tell this is a comeback. I'm ready. First episode back. Okay, so this is so I have my my milk and my cream heated up. And let me show you really quickly so you don't be scared. I just put my finger in there. It's warm like that to the touch. It's warm. But as I was saying, I have my ice cream bowl attached. That's been sitting there for more than a few days. I just like each time I get done making ice cream, I always wash it, put it around the freezer. But what I always forget to do is I always forget to put like a little paddle that goes in there to keep it, to mix it together. I always forget to do that. But I just put it in there. But it's the bowl's cold, so it's fine. So and you don't want this to boil. You don't want your milk and stuff to boil. Just let it get warm, okay? Do you see like some smoke? Sorry, I see like some smoke going off of it. I'm just gonna turn it off right now so I can talk. Okay. So yeah, I have the ice cream bowl in there in the freezer, and what you want to do is you want to put it in like the coldest freezer that you have. So if you have like one of those freezers that you have outside, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like you fold it open. Those are really, really cold. But when I have outside, it's like a refrigerator like this, and it's colder than this one. And so that's what I do, and I just keep it in there for as long until I make ice cream. So that's what we're doing today. So what I want to do now is I'm going to carefully, because it is hot, carefully pour it in. Come a little close. Pour in my little bit of my milk at a time. You don't want to pour too much of it in there because you don't want to become like a scrambled egg. And what we're going to do though is we are going to sift this back into the actual pot, just so that we can catch anything if it instantly became like scrambled eggs. So we'll do that. And in my recipe, I do have a recipe for ice cream already. It's a cinnamon ice cream. It's actually on my apple pie recipe. This is the same thing. I just took out the dry milk powder, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't have any. So I'm just gonna go with what we got. Okay. My sister, she says, why do you use milk powder and milk? And I just said just because it makes it like a little bit more tighter. Like in my opinion, my humble opinion, it makes it a little tighter. So that's why I use it. But if you really want like a soft serve ice cream, do it this way. And also too, if you want to be really like naughty, I'm just gonna be, instead of using half milk and half cream, you can use all cream if you want to. If you want to be like that. But I ain't naughty like that. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of half and half on each. Okay. So you see how that is? And so what we're going to do now, I'm going to grab my sifter real quick. I'm going to sieve that back into that pot. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, y'all. Should have already had that. But, okay. So we're going to do is going to carefully just pour it because you don't want to spill it. And get every little thing out of there. I'm going to go grab my spatula real quick. Got it right there on the cutting board. get all that through there. And I have a container back there that I'm gonna use for my ice cream. I'll show you that in a second. So it's gonna strain that out of there, and I'm gonna turn this back up to about medium low heat, and then once the ice cream base coats the back of the spoon, then we'll be ready. So guys, so you can see it's got like a little bit thicker, and let me show you something real quick. The way that you know it's done is if you go like this, and see how it stays separate. That's how you know it's done. And so found my finer sieve. And I just didn't have it already ready. So look, this is my finer sieve right here. It's a little bit finer, so after we cooked it, it's better to go through the finer sieve. And yes, I'm using the same thing I mixed everything in. I just rinsed it out, dried it out and everything. So just get all of that out of the thing right there. Just like so. Yum, 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 yum. And then the sad thing about this is that we have to let this sit for at least like 2 to 3 hours. So put this in the refrigerator for a couple hours, just until it's nice and cold, and then we'll put it into our ice cream attachment, our ice cream bowl. We'll mix it, put it in mixins, and I'll just show you whenever we get there. Okay guys, so this is the ice cream base. It's been sitting for more than 3 hours. We had dinner and everything, so we just kind of just let the ice cream base sit and go ahead and take that off of there. You can see it's real nice and thick. See that? It's exactly how you want it, huh? Okay, and now that I have my ice cream base right here, and it's really nice and cold. You can see all on that ice, this frost on it, and so really carefully pour that in there. I'm trying to get every last bit because you want every bit of ice cream that you can get. Yes, I'm probably making the mess, but that's alright. Alright, okay. I'm gonna put this on here. It's gonna go for maybe like 30-35 minutes. Woo! Y'all see how that rolls up? That is a lot of ice cream. I was just telling my sisters, this actually never rolls up like that before. And it's a lot of, oh, look at that. It's a lot of ice cream. Ooh, yes. That is wonderful. Okay, so I did tell you guys we're gonna mix it, put the mixins inside of it and let it mix it, but I don't know if that's gonna work because this happened. Ooh, I mean it's good. It's a lot of ice cream. Try to get most of it off, but if I don't, then you know where it's going, right? Come on. I want to make sure I get every last bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is quickly pour all this ice cream into your container. If you have like one of those pints, you can do that, but I don't, so I'm just gonna use what I got. Cooking is meant to be easy and fun, or you know, in this case, ice cream making. And guys, yeah, like literally all the ingredients that we use, it's easy. You can just use that to make your ice cream. You don't have to use all that extra stuff. Like some people use xanthan gum. I think there is a really good reason to use it. I think it keeps it fresher longer. But yeah, I just rather just use all purpose stuff. So I'm gonna get all this out, and then we'll mix everything in, and I'll show you whenever we get there. Okay, so you can see it's really nice. Come here. It's really nice and like it's really like soft serve. You see that? Okay, so we have to hurry and put this in the freezer. So what we're gonna do, start pouring everything in. I'm gonna do it probably like in thirds maybe. Starting in like that. Guys, this is like the best ice cream. You saw it from beginning to end. This is like the best thing in the world. Sarah, I'm just excited, y'all. Like I'm not even lying. Like, ooh, my vanilla ice cream is already really good. With these fixins, it's like, come on, like this is what you want. You want this in your ice cream, in your fixins. You know what I'm saying? Now when you go to, say, Stone Cold Creamery, Stone Cold Creamery, you can get these fixins, or you can just make it yourself, like I just did. It's easy, see? So we're gonna Now we're going to swirl in our peanut butter. So what you're going to do is put little dollops on there like that. And I did put it in the microwave for a little bit, for about like 25 seconds, just to loosen it a little bit. And trust me, it'll all be written in the recipe. So just follow the recipe and then go from there. Make sure the camera's on me, camera person, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And yes, it's a lot of peanut butter, but you need it. You need it in your spirit. Okay. And then I'm just going to just take this spoon and just get close. Come here. Get close. And just swirl it in there. Just swirl it. And just really kind of get down in there. Like, don't be ashamed. Just get in there. And if you have some fudge sauce, you can go ahead and swirl that in here too. Just like that. See how pretty that is? Boom. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little taste. That's it. That's it. Of course you won't. So we're going to put this in the freezer for overnight. Like I said, I know. Don't be sad. Put in your coldest freezer so you can freeze quicker. And so I want to do, like I said, put it in the freezer overnight. Then tomorrow we'll serve it with the ice cream cone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is day 2, and I'm a little quiet because everybody's still sleeping, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the ice cream, guys. It looks so beautiful. Come on, you ready? Look at that. Do you see them swirls in there, and the Oreo and the peanut butter cookies? I don't know what this is. See, I already have my cone ready. I'm gonna talk a little louder. I have my cone ready, and you see, I'm ready. I ain't playing, okay? Listen, and you gotta get Keebler. Not Keebler, but Keebler. You gotta get Keebler. And then also, too, I want to show you a trick, too, is that the way to get your ice cream out better is look like this. Kind of like when you go to, well, we have a silicone creamery around here. I'm not sure what you guys have. If you guys even heard of that. I'm pretty sure you have. We have that here, but at any place you go to, they have like a little thing of water, and they dip it between each one. But this really helps you. It kind of warms up a little bit, and that's easier. It gives you like an easier scoop. Okay, so you ready? Come on, I want you to. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. And you know I'm gonna do a double scoop. Look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look pretty? Okay, and look, put this back in there. So the next time somebody needs a scoop, we can just do that. So we'll go ahead and put this to the side real quick, and we'll give this a little taste test. Look. This is the reason why it's called Oreo Nut Butter Crunch ice cream. Like, I'm so excited. I wish I had like some chocolate sauce, like, and I make a killer chocolate fudge sauce. So if you want to know how to make it, let me know. Let me know down below, and I'll make it for you. Let's go ahead. Come on. I mean, and you get as soon like. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so easy to make ice cream. I'm telling you, the combination of vanilla and peanut butter together is like the best ever. My sister, she actually got me hooked on peanut butter and vanilla ice cream together, and when you try it, you ain't going back. Come on. I mean, look, come here. One more time. It holds its shape. It's like perfect. And if you like dipped ice cream cones, I'm gonna make a recipe for you, because I did this for a bake sale one time, and trust me, I got you. Don't worry. But let's just focus on this. I can't see how I'm getting happy. This is like awesome, guys. Like, it's so good, and I know that you'll love it. Ooh, I know that you'll love it. So please go to my website, and everything's going to be in the link below, so you can try it out yourself. And then